Do you know that many K-pop idols with millions of followers don't even have a net worth of $50,000? Some of them make less than $500 a month during the early years of their career, not before debut, not during training. This sounds impossible. After all, these are the same idols we see wearing luxury brands, performing on global stages, and selling out concerts. So how can someone be famous worldwide and still be broke? The answer is uncomfortable. Because in K-pop, fame and money are not the same thing. And once you understand how the system works, the illusion completely breaks. Chapter 1. The fantasy you're sold. K-pop is engineered to look rich. High-budget music videos, designer outfits, perfect visuals, luxury locations, everything signals success. But here's the first secret most fans never hear. Almost none of that visible wealth belongs to the idols. The luxury you see is usually an investment by the company, not income earned by the artist. And investments come with conditions, because what looks like support is often recorded as debt. That expensive music video? That can be a bill. Those designer outfits, often borrowed, sponsored, or company-owned. Think of it like this. You're driving a supercar, but the bank owns it and you're paying interest. Chapter 2. The trainee system. Most idols enter the industry very young. Some are recruited as teenagers, some as children. They join training programs that can last 2 to 10 years. During training, companies provide vocal lessons, dance training, language classes, housing, food, styling, media coaching. From the outside, it looks generous. But here's the reality. This training is not free. Every expense is tracked. Every lesson, every meal, every outfit, all of it is logged into an internal ledger. Training debt alone can range from $50,000 to over $500,000 per idol. So when an idol finally debuts, they don't start their career at zero. They start deep in debt. Imagine graduating from school already owing your employer $500,000 and only being paid if the company profits. That's the K-pop starting line. Chapter 3. Debut does not mean getting paid. Debuting looks like success. Years of sacrifice finally lead to the spotlight. But debut does not mean payment, it means more work. Recording albums, filming content, attending events, constant practice. Fans celebrate chart rankings and streaming numbers. But idols often see none of that money. Here's why. Album revenue is split, often 70 to 90% in the company's favor. The idol's share is usually used to pay back debt first. Streaming pays fractions of a cent per play. After splitting that across multiple members, individual earnings can be almost nothing. Many idols earn $0 to $500 per month in their early years. Some groups disband before ever receiving a single paycheck. Debut is not payday. Debut is the start of repayment. Chapter 4. Where the money really goes. Let's follow the money step by step. When a group earns revenue, it doesn't go straight to the members. First, the company takes its cut. Then production costs are deducted. Then staff salaries. Then marketing. Then transportation. Then accommodation. Only after all of that does the group receive what's left. And then that amount is split among the members. If there are 5 members, it's divided 5 ways. By the end of the process, individual earnings can be shockingly small. Some idols later revealed they earned less than minimum wage while being internationally famous. Chapter 5. The Net Worth Illusion. Here's a fact that surprises many fans. Many idols with millions of followers have a net worth under $50,000. Why? Because visibility is not ownership. Most idols do not own their music, their stage name, their image, their content. Luxury apartments shown on TV are often company-provided, temporary, shared with multiple members. Cars are usually company vehicles. Clothes are often borrowed or sponsored. The lifestyle looks rich. The balance sheet is not. Fame increases expenses faster than income. And that's the trap. Let me ask you something. If someone is famous but owns nothing, are they successful or just visible? Think about that. Chapter 6. Who really makes the money? So if idols aren't getting rich, who is? Entertainment companies, distributors, streaming platforms, advertisers, brands. Idols are the face of the product, but they are rarely the primary beneficiaries. Merchandise, endorsements, appearances, and licensing deals are often controlled by the company. Unless an idol has strong negotiating power, most income is delayed or shared. Most idols function as high-risk labor, not business partners. They take the risk. Others keep the reward. Chapter 7. Why no one talks about it. So why don't idols speak openly about this? Because they can't. Contracts include strict NDAs. Reputation is fragile. The industry is small. Speaking out can end a career instantly. No endorsements, no invitations, no future projects. So idols smile. They thank their fans. They express gratitude. Even when they're struggling financially behind the scenes, the silence is not happiness, it's protection. Chapter 8. Short careers, long consequences. Idol careers are short. The average career lasts 5 to 7 years. Many peak before age 25. New groups debut constantly. Trends change fast. Attention moves on. If an idol hasn't cleared their debt by then, they leave with no savings, no job security, often no education outside entertainment. Some move back with their parents. Some struggle to find regular work. Some leave the industry quietly. There is no pension, no safety net, no guaranteed future. The spotlight turns off quickly. Chapter 9. The hidden financial support behind idols. Another reality few fans see. Many idols survive because of family support. Parents paying rent, parents covering food, parents paying training fees up front. Some idols depend on their families even after their debut. The public image hides this completely. Behind the glamour, there is often a quiet safety net. Without it, many idols wouldn't last. So ask yourself this: if success requires family money to survive, is the system really fair? Chapter 10. Even good companies follow the same system. To be fair, not all companies are exploitative. Some idols do become wealthy, some contracts are improving, some companies are more transparent. But the structure remains the same. The risk is placed on the idol. The reward is concentrated at the top. As long as that structure exists, fame will remain misleading. Popularity is not power, ownership is. Chapter 11. Is it getting better today? So after hearing all this, an obvious question comes up. Is the K-pop industry still this bad today, or has it actually improved? The honest answer is yes, it has improved, but only for some. After years of lawsuits and public backlash, major reforms were introduced. In 2009, South Korea's Fair Trade Commission stepped in and capped idol contracts at 7 years, effectively ending the worst slave contracts of the past. Some of the most exploitative clauses were removed. Profit splits became slightly fairer. And in major companies like Hybe and JYP, certain artists now receive splits closer to 50-50. That alone is real progress. Top-tier idols today also have more income streams: global tours, major brand deals, solo activities. And for idols who write or produce music, royalties now provide long-term passive income. This is why groups like BTS and Blackpink are genuinely wealthy. But here's the critical truth: they represent the top 1%. For the vast majority of idols, financial instability still exists. Groups that don't reach mainstream success often earn very little. So while transparency has improved and contracts are fairer than before, financial security is still rare. The system is better, but the gap between the top and everyone else remains massive. Conclusion: when the illusion breaks. So why are most K-pop idols actually broke? Not because they lack talent, not because they didn't work hard, but because the system was never designed to reward everyone equally. For years, K-pop sold a powerful illusion: that fame guarantees wealth, that success is instant, and that sacrifice always pays off. Behind the scenes, profit comes first, performers come later. Yes, the industry is improving. Contracts are fairer than before. Some companies now offer better profit splits, and top-tier idols can earn millions through global tours, brand deals, and royalties. That progress matters, but it's important to remember one thing. For most idols, K-pop is still a high-pressure career with low financial security. Fame still doesn't guarantee income. Visibility still doesn't mean ownership. You can still enjoy the music. You can still admire the talent. You can still support your favorites. But once you understand how the system works, everything looks different, because when you finally see the numbers, the illusion fades.